YouTube, it's me, Tiffany, and I'm here with my co-host, Tanea.
Hey guys.
And we're back with an all-new Monday video.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
If you're watching this right now, it's probably St. Patrick's Day, and this is our St. Patrick's Day episode, so we wore green.
Yay. Y'all know I'm like 1/12 Irish.
Pub crawling is a science. That's what it says.
Y'all know. That's why I have this red hair.
I like St. Patrick's Day because we always have corned beef and cabbage, and you get to wear green, and you know, all types of fun stuff.
If you're the type that you can get stupid drunk,
right?
So.
Here in Baltimore, people go down to Fells Point and Canton and get wasted.
Green Beer, and they get wasted.
They've been getting wasted for No, because you're not doing nothing but on Instagram.
No, because it was right there. No. It was just right there. I didn't know what that was. The naked person. You have to look.
I hope you guys had a good weekend. Just real quick from our shout out to everybody that watched our scandal review, but I wanted to tell you guys that it was a lot of people who commented and was like, her name, talking about the old lady that was on there. Her name wasn't
Mary.
Her name wasn't Rose. Her name wasn't Mary. It was Rose. Mary is actually
her name.
Her name
from 227.
Her name from 227. So that's who we refer her to. You know what I mean? So
y'all need to chill.
I just want y'all to know. No, because they probably thought that we didn't know what we was talking about. Everybody hasn't watched 227.
Go watch it. It's a great show.
Anyway, I hope you guys had a good weekend. I had a pretty good weekend. I kind of spent the weekend with my nephew. On Friday, I took him to take pictures of the Easter Bunny, which, not surprisingly, but it's not a lot of kids who just really, really love the Easter Bunny and is happy to be held by a big furry looking monster.
And goes to him and asks him to pick him up. So
right, Rex was laid back.
Chilling
real hard with the Easter Bunny. And you know, Saturday just hung out with the kids. Sunday
it rained all day.
Yes, and Tiffany does not do good with the rain. And then yesterday it was just extra windy, and I just decided to, you know, stay in. We were supposed to go out, but things changed.
We also had like an impromptu party at like 1 o'clock, at like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh yeah,
so,
yeah.
Yeah,
because if y'all didn't know, I'm not too fond of naps. I don't like to take naps because my body is just not set up for naps. Like, I literally, anytime I go to sleep, my body thinks that it's bedtime, so it goes into straight sleep mode. So when I have to wake up after, you know, you can get that quick 20-minute nap, you can get that hour nap, you can get that, I got the other day 4-hour nap. But the thing is, when I take these naps, it's so hard for me to wake up. So I usually wake up with a headache. But that's what I did the other day. I went to sleep at 7 and didn't wake up till 11:30 at night. So just not good. But
I had a nice time because I actually love to take a nap, and I love to stay up all night, and I love to sleep during the day. So it was my type of thing.
Basically, she likes to be a bum. But we already knew that, and we already talked about that, right?
You bums stay up all night?
Most bums stay up all night because they don't have nowhere to be the next day.
Oh, yeah, bumming it is.
Yep. Not unless you're, you know, the way your schedule is set up or something, but, you know. I wanted to talk about the contest real quick because I wouldn't say that I'm disappointed. I'm more surprised because nobody really followed through with the contest. The contest was to, you know, get family and friends, or, you know, just share the show's Facebook page onto your page. You know, just get some of your peers to like the page, and whoever got the most likes was going to get a gift. I was supposed to mail it today, but I don't have anyone to mail it to.
You can mail it to me.
You didn't do anything.
Oh.
She didn't even participate.
I said I wasn't going to.
Oh, right.
You remember we said it on it?
But here's the thing. I just want you guys to know that I do these contests because I cannot reward everybody who watches the show because I'm just very grateful for people who watch the show. So, you know, when
it's a chance to give you guys
it's a chance to give you guys something. I mean, this was also helping to make the show grow. But, you know, like the last contest we did, it wasn't to benefit me. It was to, you know, I wanted to be able to give you guys something nice. And it was to show our gratitude. And like this contest I told you guys that I had coming up in a couple weeks for our 200th episode, you know, it was just to see how many people would participate so we could go through with the contest. So, I mean, you know, you're still open to, you know, try to get likes on it. And I talked with my producer, and we're still discussing if we're going to do the contest. But I want you guys to participate so that I can give you guys stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, are you guys on spring break or something? Like, where are you? Like, I need you. I need you. I don't understand. And then I was like, well, you know, we're not, you know, we have a nice following right now, but we're not as big as we could be. We're still considered like, you know, it's beginning, middle, and we're like all the way still in the beginning. But I have people who have been watching the show with me all 200 episodes. And I don't want, I just feel like you guys deserve something, but I can't. If you're not going to participate, I can't just send you the gift. And I mean, you can talk to our, I mean, if you go back to our, I don't even know which video we announced the winners on, where we called the winners and, you know, we sent them their gifts, and they sent us pictures and their nice shirts and stuff. And
it was nice.
I want to be able to do those things with you guys. So I'm just hoping that you all participate. I'm hoping that I get to do this contest for the 200th episode, but if we can't, we just have to wait until we have, you know, more followers.
Yes, maybe we can do something for like our 500, 500, 600, 500.
That's a bit much.
Oh, okay.
Okay. But anyway, let's get into the show because I refuse to have a 60-minute show today.
What that mean?
So the first thing we're going to talk about is Empire. As I know all of you guys are excited about, this week is the 2-hour season finale now. You know, these, you know, first, you know, I guess it just depends on how many ratings you get, because the same thing with How to Get Away with Murder. These shows that just came out are getting these 2-hour finales got me like,
what's coming for Scandal?
you feel me? Like, can we get a 2-hour? I mean,
damn.
But yeah, so it looks like it's gonna be good. Got Boo Boo Kitty and Cookie fighting. Got Jamal and his new boo having sex. The security guard and Cookie are like having a full sex scene. It's just a lot of shit going down this week, and we will be ready with our shrimp quesadillas. Watching the Empire 2-hour season finale with our friends. But anyway, this past week, what I wanted to say was I'm starting to believe that Andre may have got his bipolar issues from Lucius, because I was just watching this past I was about to say, is that Nene phone? That's my phone. I was just watching this past episode. I mean, I was going through it again to write some notes down, and I was just looking at the part where Lucius was just like that he wants to spend the rest of his life with Cookie. But like an episode ago, he was about to marry Anika again until the bitch went crazy. Like,
well, that's the type of person Lucius is. It's like, now that Anika's gone, oh, okay, Cookie, I'll just, you know, spend the rest of my life with you. But he don't know that he is too late.
So now the bodyguard and Cookie have had sex, and I love the bodyguard Cookie. Somebody was like, you know how you did a little retweet for Cookie and Lucius, or fave for Cookie and the bodyguard. I'm here for Cookie and the bodyguard.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, when it first went down, I was kind of team Cookie and Lucius, but Lucius is a piece of shit, and Cookie knows it.
Only thing about that is, like, Lucius might try to be like mean to the bodyguard.
He probably will get fired. He probably get beat up the way that what's his name, Mr. Big, beat R. Kelly ass up in Lowdown.
But the thing about it is,
down low.
He is the security. He is the person that Lucius calls to beat people up.
But also, but R. Kelly was also like a bodyguard for her.
No, he was just a worker.
Anyway, I'm here for them. Vernon is on that booger sugar.
On that white girl.
I'm just saying.
Really, on that?
I know it was coming. I would have thought that it would have been Lucius.
Did you say booger sugar?
Booger sugar.
Ah!
You heard me.
Yes.
I got some people in my family who do that booger sugar.
Right.
I don't really know what's going on, but my sister keeps
blowing.
Calling me. She told me that my mother was missing. I really don't know. I'm gonna have to take this.
I would say take this call.
Hello. I'm doing a video. What's wrong? Nene left, and I don't know when she's gonna be back. Is mommy back? Okay, that's all I wanted to know. I'll call you when I'm gone. I mean, when I'm done the video. Sorry about that. I thought my mother, somebody, you know, the West Angolians, the people who kidnapped Olivia Pope. I thought they had got her.
Oh, because they really want Cindy.
What you talking about? My mother is a precious gem to this
No,
world.
not saying that. We don't have no money to give them.
My mother do. She's rich. And she lives in a mansion.
I believe it. Cindy, stay with that dough cheese.
I love Little Lola. Do you love Little Lola?
Who is Lola?
Is her name Lola?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Jamal's daughter.
That's not his damn daughter, that's his sister.
What?
That's Lucius' baby.
That's what I put at the end. Was Lucius joking?
I don't think so.
Y'all, was Lucius joking? No, was he just saying this so that the man wouldn't kill Jamal?
I don't know.
I don't know, but
it looked, I mean, it could be his sister.
Did you like the Lola song?
I really don't like none of these songs, so heck, I'm the wrong one.
I just saw Twitter explode with
y'all act like it was glory.
No, like everybody was just so excited about Lola, like this episode. But we've been saw Lola. I think she's a beautiful little girl.
Yeah,
I saw pictures of her on Instagram with her big curly fro.
I think she's so cute.
But y'all need to calm down. I did like the little Lola song though. Y'all singing drip droppity drop to her. Y'all can chill on that.
Hold on, how the Lola song go?
I can't remember. I gotta show you. I just watched it.
Either way, I don't care.
Jamal's the new Drake, yo. I mean, not Jamal, Hakeem.
Yo, you know he got a real record. He just got signed in real life. Yo, I need to be on the show so I can get signed. Like,
see, that's what I was going to say because they were on. You remember they was on American Idol this week, and then the Empire soundtrack is like #1 on iTunes right now.
Why? For drippity drop? Like, it's so dumb.
No, you know they look beautiful the most. You're so beautiful.
Oh my god! So I read and saw that that song was written for Precious.
For her to sing it?
No, about her.
What? Oh, why are you laughing?
Because why would she sing it? She don't sing.
No, I didn't know Turntime was saying. So you know.
Well, I mean, he was on Hustle and Flow. He is a rapper.
What?
He rapped on Hustle and Flow.
Child, please.
You know it's hard.
This is not Hustle and Flow Part 2, though.
Oh, that's what I thought it was.
Anyway, yeah, Hakeem's the new Drake. If you're gonna go in that direction, I might like you more because I really do like Drake. I was feeling a little song. Go ahead, Hakeem. But your girlfriend, Naomi Campbell, got sent away because Lucius ain't feeling that hoe.
Yeah.
But at least she did rip up the money. I thought she was a scandalous hoe. She not. What is she really there for if she ain't want the money? Because I really thought that she was the bad guy.
Yo, she really wants the money.
Why she ain't take it?
She don't want Hakeem to know. Because she really think Lucius about to die. So it's going to be more money when Lucius dies.
Their eyes are creepy.
What do they look like?
They're dirty. Both of them.
It's because of...
Are you sleepy?
I don't know what it is. I just watched her face though.
It's still there.
I don't know what's going on.
I like the Jennifer Hudson song. I like Jennifer Hudson's little cameo. I knew that they wasn't going I knew they wasn't going to have sex though. Like y'all was really waiting for that. Y'all need to calm down. Y'all wanted her to have sex with this man in a mental
institution. This crazy ass bipolar man. Who wants that up in you? You don't know if he going crazy while he in the puss? No.
I really can't. Can somebody come up here and tell me who Mary J. Blige was? I know she was somebody from the past, but I just can't remember who.
I ain't see that part.
And, yeah, and I put was Lucius lying because I
was Lucius lying. You did it.
Was Lucius lying?
No, he really after Raven Simone. She ain't say no, he didn't. Because this is the thing. If somebody say they had sex with you, even if they like saving somebody else, you would be like, she didn't make nothing. You know what she did? He got it. He hit that.
But anyway, this Wednesday, make sure y'all catch that 2-hour finale. I can't lie to y'all and tell y'all I'm not happy that the shit is going off. Because I am
ecstatic. I'm so sick of it.
I think we'll use that day to go to the gym.
Like, oh my God, Empire, yes, Jesus. No, sit down. All this stuff up and down my damn timeline. Cookie this, cookie that, Empire this, Lucius that. No, shut the hell up. It's so annoying.
Tanea is mean.
I'm not mean. I'm being honest. That's how I feel.
All right, let's
Because I'm not
move
an
on.
Empire fan. My little cousin, because she's going to watch this because she watches all these shows. My little cousin asked me last night that I like Empire. I said, no, I watch it because of Tiffany.
She like it, y'all. Y'all should see her in here watching
Okay,
let's clear this up.
If we don't talk about this show next season, I bet you I won't watch one episode.
Yes, she will. We will be talking
I
about
only watch the shows because we have to talk about it the next day. I mean, we have to talk about it on the show. I could care less. Only show I want to watch is Grey's Anatomy and Scandal. I'll stop watching How to Get Away with Murder because that shit F's my stomach all up.
All right, let's move on. What time is it? Okay, we're
7:37.
spending 5 minutes on Real Housewives of Atlanta. The first thing I want to say is, if y'all didn't know from these past 2 episodes, this third one, if y'all don't know by now, Todd, I don't know why Todd married Candy.
He loved her. He loves her.
I don't know if Candy and Todd are going to survive.
I think so.
And Todd's over it.
Definitely. Todd is definitely over Candy. But I feel like now that his mother is gone, I feel like him and Candy might have a better relationship now. Not saying that his mother was holding him back, but like, he really doesn't have it. You know how it's usually like when you don't have nobody else, you and that person have no choice but to get closer and have a better relationship.
Well, I told her last night that I disagree with that because I feel like now that his mother is dead, he has 0 tolerance left for Candy, her mother, her family, or any other bullshit in life.
And
I really do. Like, I feel like the next Mama Joyce fight they had, just like when he went to LA and he stayed a couple more days, he just gonna be, she was saying that he doesn't like to spend a lot of time in Atlanta. And I don't think he's going to. And I definitely feel like the next Mama Joyce is gonna be next Mama Joyce fight is gonna be the last Mama Joyce fight.
But I also feel like they didn't spend enough time learning each other before they got married. Because he's really not an Atlanta type. I mean, not an Atlanta type person, but he's always traveling. He's always going somewhere, and he's not from Atlanta. So Atlanta is probably not his favorite place to be. He probably stays in Atlanta because of her, and only her.
I still think that he might snap and divorce the bitch. We really don't have to talk about Nene's hair, but
Nene, that hair is hilarious.
I mean, it looks better now that I got because last week we just saw like the clip from it. Nene, don't.
You know what? I think it was a curly bush and she pulled it in a ponytail because it was hot.
I told you I'm going to show you what it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be like Nene hair is.
That's what I said. I think it was like curly out and it was hot. On her way to Phaedra house. She pulled that shit in a ponytail.
Let me explain something to y'all. If we can... Never mind. Claudia wants to be a comedian.
Girl, have a fucking seat. Like, Claudia, you are a comedian.
I saw a picture of Claudia. Did you see that picture that Mikhail put up of Claudia today?
Mm-hmm.
Claudia...
Is it on Instagram?
Yes. Like, I just don't know what to make of you anymore. Like, you just don't have any room to talk about anybody because you are literally bullshit.
Like, and that's the comedy of it. If you want to be a comedian,
your vagina is bullshit. You dress like bullshit. Your hair is bullshit. Your makeup is bullshit. Your feet are
orange.
Bullshit. What the?
She is just
like it looks like she models for Rainbow.
It looks like she bought that from Instagram, and those boots are tacky as shit. That necklace is cheap looking as shit. I could go on, but I'm not because that's not what we doing.
Okay, but last but not least, that's not the last thing, and I wanted to know how you felt about the Phaedra and Candy thing because as I was just rewatching it again, I kind of feel Candy.
Yeah, I felt Candy last night.
Like, I just don't understand why Phaedra, instead of her going to Candy, the minute she had some type of ill feelings or felt some type of way, like, why you, I'm with Candy. Like, I don't think that it's a problem with Nene being there for Phaedra. I don't. Like, to me, Nene is trying to change. A lot of people don't see that.
Yeah, I feel like she is, because I feel like Nene saw herself in past interviews and she really tries not to be that person.
She did get to feel a little bit of what it would feel like not to have your husband anymore, and I feel like she just wanted to be there for Phaedra. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but I definitely don't think that she should be venting and, you know, telling Nene a lot of stuff, because Nene is the type of person who, when she does get mad and goes back to not liking you, because she will, she's bipolar. I love her to death.
Yeah, definitely.
But she'll, you know,
next out and
she'll be telling all this.
The one thing about Phaedra and Nene, we don't know, but on the camera, only thing she's really saying is, I feel like Candy hasn't been there for me, which I feel like she can voice that. I feel like she should have said it to Candy first. Definitely. I feel like if y'all supposed to be best friends and BFFs, anything you say to Nene, about Candy, you should have said it first to Candy. Right. So when you talk to Nene, you could have said, Nene, because I told Candy, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
I definitely feel Candy. But somebody tweeted, like, nobody knows that Candy's going through what she's going through because she's not telling anybody what's going on. Which I feel like she should tell Phaedra, I'm sorry I'm not being the friend that you need me to be because I'm going through so. But I mean, I'm definitely not throwing it all on Candy, how Phaedra is trying to say, but I'm not throwing it all on Phaedra either. It's definitely a two-way thing.
Right. And last but not least, the little counseling session that they had at the end.
Oh,
now I read Nene's blog today.
I didn't get to read it.
I really can't remember a lot that she said, but she is right. I didn't look at it because I was just so over Nene last night that I really wasn't understanding why she was acting like that. But she was just talking, because the camera doesn't show a lot. She was saying how she was already there for 2 hours waiting on them, sitting in her car.
Oh, that pissed off.
Which is normal because, they always talk about how they're always late. And they all are celebrities, so you don't know what they were doing before that, yada yada yada. Okay, so she said she was already ticked off about that, and she was just like, that wasn't how I can't remember what the therapist's name was.
Dr. Jeff.
Dr. Jeff. That's not what he was supposed to do. He literally went around the room and asked each person,
"What's your problem? What's your problem
with Nene?" Then she said that's not what she got him for. Mm-hmm. She said she got him so that they could all figure out how they could move on and figure out how to be able to at least get along and it not be so much drama and so many ill feelings and this big split, because it's a big split between the group. It's always like a couple are closer than others, but it's literally like straight down the line, a split. And she said I have real friends who I've been friends with 15, 20 years. She was like, but I have to be on camera and be around these girls, so I'm just trying to figure out, because this is really the only negative thing in her life right now. Mm-hmm. But I definitely feel like, Nene, you have to chill. Last night you really acted a fool.
I mean, like from you saying that, and I said it last night. I said Nene didn't think that this session would go like this.
Right.
I said it last night. I said this session wasn't supposed to be this. I said this session was basically how do we move on? Like, cause I'm really not trying to fix our friendship.
Right.
I'm not trying to be BFFs with you. I'm trying to be able to be cordial with you in public.
Right.
I'm trying to be able to still come on this show, do what I gotta do with you, and get my check, and not be fighting every episode. And I feel like that's what it was for. But Dr. Jack was trying to get to the beginning of things.
Right, and that's what she said.
But that's what therapists do.
But Nene, I just feel like I do understand. She was like, have y'all ever been in a room where everybody is just throwing every single thing that they don't like about you? And she said she felt really ganged up on it. And that's how people were just like, Nene, that's normal for you. Like, as soon as it's time to pull your card, like, you think everybody's attacking you, yada yada yada. But my thing is, Nene, you shouldn't have I don't think that she should have got up and left. Like, I definitely feel like she should have said something. She could have even stepped in the hallway with
Dr. Jeff and said
like, you're not doing things the way that I thought was going to happen. I thought that she could have did that, but
yeah, I definitely don't think she should have left. I definitely think her leaving was it was just too much. Like, you called this together, so you shouldn't have left. This is your thing, so you could have controlled it how you wanted to go your way. But she's human, and I definitely understand what it feels like because just like the type of person I am, a lot of people always say like, oh, Snay, your mouth, or Snay, you say this. And after a while, so many people saying what they don't like about you, it makes you feel some type of way. And since you can't slap everybody, you just get up and leave.
And I can't remember exactly what Candy said, because that's what she did bring up too. She said, and y'all wanna, throw in a beef that me and Candy had 5 years ago. She was like that's what I'm talking about. Like, okay, is that what you want to talk about?
And that's the same thing when Candy brought it up. I said, Candy, that was like from the first season.
And I can't remember what else Candy said, but it was something that Candy had said that I did agree with. And it was like when she was talking to Nene about it, Nene really didn't have much to say.
I think because by the time Candy said that, she was already just pissed off. Because it's like, you remember, Candy was the last person to go. So everybody had already had to say how they felt about Nene. So when, Candy saying that was just icing on the cake. But I can't remember what Candy said, but I did agree with it.
Yeah, I can't remember what she said. But, Kenya, you're the only one that I really could care less. Like she said it in the blog. She was like, I will never be friends with Kenya. So Kenya,
because she did say we are friends. It was dripping with sarcasm. If anybody believed that you're truly retarded, we are friends, aren't we? It was an act.
Moving on.
Right, too much.
I'm ready for next week. So I'm sure that the reunion should be coming soon.
Can I tell you, I want a Nene only show.
It could happen.
I would watch a show with. I don't care about Candy and her relationship. I don't care about Cynthia, and I don't like her. Oh, and Portia.
We got it.
Portia and Nene are the only 2 people on this show that I really care to see anything happen.
Somebody was saying because she doesn't have a peach, will she be on the reunion this year? I hope so. She'll probably be like a little guest star.
In the audience, but still getting a check.
No, not in the audience. She probably let her come on stage.
Yeah, but you know how like some guest people they like put. Like, you get to sit on the stage, but then you sit right in front of the stage on the sofa. Like, right in front.
Yeah. But it's not no stage for them. You remember, they sit in, like, a quiet room and just go in on each other.
It's not like an audience?
No, they be in a room by themselves.
Oh, I gotta watch them again.
Hip-hop shit.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Catfish from last week. I had to really, like, I'm sitting here now trying to remember. I just remember that it ended up, but you remember, wait a minute, it was a guy. He was an athlete. I can't remember where he was from, but a lot of his friends
that dumbass little girl?
Right, and it ended up being like, at first they couldn't figure out who it was. It was like 3 different people, and they got to the place, and the girl came outside, and she ended up, she was supposed to be light-skinned with pretty eyes, and all this other shit. She was like dark skin with a baby, tall, and was making it seem like it was this big joke, and she still was like thinking that they were still gonna be together, and she was like, you gonna let me get that, they were both like 17 or something, and she was like, you still gonna give me that 20 or something like that? Remember, she was supposed to she wanted to give him head.
Give him
20 minutes.
Ma'am,
couldn't have been me.
Go ahead with them jokes.
See,
I can't. It's just too much.
Who's them? Because you know I was mixing up Nev and Max.
Neve is there. Max.
Neve would have been escorting me off the show. He probably would have lost the show because I would have picked up a wooden stick in my head. Like, I was really kikiing. Like, it was a joke. Like, this boy lost all of his friends over the summer. He said he felt like he couldn't talk to nobody, but he was like talking to this girl. And at some point, I mean, obviously she was a little cuckoo, but at some point she should have ended it.
I feel like every catfish person needs a check or some type of evaluation.
Stop giving people
It's
checks.
crazy for you to do that.
I said it last week, and now that we've been reviewing Catfish every week, and I give y'all my little bit of thoughts on the episode, because I just want y'all to know that I wish that you know what, we will be soon, because I don't want to say it too loud, but Scandal will be off before we know it, and we'll be back to doing videos on Thursday. But when these shows come on Wednesday, I still want to have the fire and anger I had from that day. And like, we're all the way to Monday, so I've lost a lot of rage. But on Wednesday night, I was pissed off.
Can I tell you something? I would probably never be able to be catfish. I don't really go on like social media, like Facebook like that. Mm-hmm. If you message me, I don't answer back. I don't care how beautiful you say I am. Like, I always be like, oh my God, what kind of creep is this? Like, I never listen. But if I ever did get catfish, Can I tell you the type of F up that would be at the end of the show if it wasn't supposed to be what it was supposed to be? Effing all things up.
Moving on. Keeping Up with the Kardashians, the 10th season started yesterday.
I was so excited.
I was too. My Sundays just don't be right without them, and it's so crazy
the
because
Kardashians.
the Kardashians stay on longer than most shows. Like, they be on for months at a time.
But it's not even that they be on months at a time. It's like as soon as one over, somebody's going to Miami.
Right.
Somebody's going to New York.
And then they play the replays all day long. So it's like, my Sundays just aren't right without them. So I was happy that they were back. But I did want to say two quick things about the show. One, nobody irritates me more than Kim Kardashian.
Right.
And the number one reason she irritates me right now is because of this North situation. Now, I just want to put it out there, and if y'all don't follow us on social networks, y'all probably never saw us talk about it. Nothing irritates me more than people who hide their kids basically. But it's not even hiding your kids. It's not even respect that if you don't want everybody to see your kids. Why even put them on if you're not going to show their toes, their fingers, their shirt, their back, the back of their head? You can hear North, then they just showing the top of our head.
We see North.
Kim, we see North every day, damn near. Are you joking?
Kim, I've seen your fucking vaginal canal. You're gonna let me see North? Like, it's ridiculous.
I didn't say all that. All I'm saying is, don't show her. Like, I don't like that. I feel like you're disrespecting us.
Right, like we know you put her on Instagram, you put her on Twitter, we know what she looks like. Why? That annoys me. And y'all know I love Kim K, but she's getting on my nerves because y'all know what I hate? My husband.
Oh God.
My husband. His name is Kanye.
Then and you need to calm down about this other child. But anyway, that's not what I want.
You know what I want her to watch? Watch the season you were pregnant. Watch it. You were in so much pain. It was the worst pregnancy in the world.
And what I want to say overall is I'm just sad to see how the family is now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because everybody likes to watch these shows and talk about them, but I really do become, they become like family, right?
I don't care what you say when I say that. It's family.
I feel bad that the family isn't as close as they used to be. Like, they don't. You can just tell, like, the main thing, Bruce and Chris splitting, like, that just was
Bruce and Chris to do anything
icing on the cake.
I know it's not going to happen, but I want Bruce and Chris back together.
Chris wants to be a
bad. Right? Chris wants to be Kim.
Exactly.
And that's the thing. Chris wants to be Kim so bad, but you're home lonely at night because you're really not about that life because you're almost 70. Like, get it together. Go home. You've been with Bruce for 24 years. That's a lifetime. Some people don't even get to live that long. Ma'am, y'all should have went to therapy and handled it.
She was over it, and so was he, because the disrespect was real.
But that was the only thing with Bruce.
Yeah.
The only reason why he wanted space from Chris is because of the blatant disrespect.
He couldn't even be the king of his own house.
Right.
And then she's steadily moving. You know what? Let's move on.
Moving Kim and Kanye and their baby in there when they have millions.
Like they can't rent a mansion.
Like they can't buy a mansion while their one's getting paid for, then sell that one.
This week, one of the craziest interviews I've ever seen before. The Nick Gordon intervention. If you don't know who Nick Gordon is, he is the boyfriend / fake husband of Bobby Christina, the daughter of the late great Whitney Houston. And a lot of people hadn't heard from him. We heard that he's not allowed to go to the hospital to see Bobby Christina, and that he's just been going crazy. He went on a Twitter rant and
did they pull the cord yet?
No. And this was his first interview, the first time he actually talked to anybody since all this has happened. His mother actually called Dr. Phil because Nick's on all types of drugs, pills, prescription drugs, and he's like becoming this really big alcoholic. I promise y'all it was like something from like a scary movie, like
that was weird.
Dr. Phil, I believe, like, at some point in the interview, he was just like, well, at least the good point. Because I believe that he got Nick Gordon on there. One of the reasons was... Oh, one of the reasons was to get, the ratings. You want the ratings, but I think at some point in the interview, he was just like, well, at least I'm going to get ratings from this. Like, you can't help his sick ass. Like, he really needs to go on. What channel do we? Lifetime, when we watch Intervention. He needs to go on real intervention. This man is crazy. Like, I believe that he hears voices. He couldn't even sit still. He was crying, not a tear. Like, for a minute.
Not a teardrop.
For a minute, I thought that he was being an actor. But I really think that he's lost it. And another thing is, I'm still not over Whitney Houston dying. So, when y'all want to keep talking about Whitney Houston, okay, let's talk about how y'all said that Nick Gordon is the one that pulled her out the tub and tried to resuscitate her.
I didn't know that.
Never knew that.
Well, hold on. They said that, but then you remember the mother said when he got to the room, she was already on the floor. So you really don't know.
What's really good?
Stories. The thing about it is, Nick Gordon is a nutball, and I almost understand why Bobby Brown does not want him in the hospital. Because can you imagine him going in there and saying,
he probably would be trying to lay hands on her.
He probably would jump on her, fall on her. He really needs to worry about getting himself together. He needs to be in the support group. And then then the mother talking about he went to therapy with Whitney because what?
They all went to rehab together, but Nick wasn't on drugs.
Did Bobby Christina go?
Mm-hmm.
It's just too much.
If y'all didn't see that, YouTube that, especially if you're a big fan of Whitney, because
it'll piss you off.
This is a key. In the news all week, everybody's been talking about Angie Stone. You know what I thought about? I thought about how when you were younger, especially my mother, because my mother said it a lot when we were children. She used to say, do you want me to knock your teeth out? Do you want me to knock your teeth in the back of your throat? Like,
ooh, but you know what? I didn't get a lot of those. I didn't get a lot of you want me to knock your teeth out. I didn't get a lot.
I got that a lot, and it's hilarious that Angie Stone
really knocked her
daughter's teeth out. Okay, so let me tell y'all what happened.
I feel like she did her justice.
She did. Angie Stone and her daughter, were in a little argument because Angie Stone's daughter is 30. She lives at home with
with multiple kids.
With her kids, and apparently her and Angie Stone got to an argument. Now, I've heard two stories. I heard they got in an argument because her room was dirty and she wanted Diamond to go and clean her room. And her children were running around the house just fucking shit up with no clothes on, just like animals, just ripping her house up.
Right.
And I can speak from experience because when my mother gets off of work, sometimes when she walks into the house, my little sister and my nephew have her house a mess, and my nephew's running around with no clothes on and just ripping my mother's plants down and all types of shit. And it's frustrating. But anyway, so they get into an argument. They start, the tussle. The daughter, which I didn't know, punched Angie Stone in her mouth.
Oh!
So Angie Stone picked up a metal object, which I heard was a jewelry box. First I heard it was a metal pole. Now I'm hearing it's a metal jewelry box.
As she should.
And hit her in her
shit up because it was heavy.
And hit her in her mouth and knocked her teeth out.
Quick question. Mm-hmm. A metal jewelry box is heavy. So if I see my mother going to pick up a metal jewelry box and I feel like she's about to hit me with it, why wouldn't you move?
I have no idea, but apparently, she was on, Diamond was featured when Angie Stone was on R&B Divas or whatever Divas she was on. I didn't watch that season.
I think she was on R&B Divas.
They said her teeth were already rotten, and if you see the picture now, you can see the pieces of teeth that are left, they are brown and green, they're really rotten.
Jagged.
So they're saying that, they did, the thing anyway, but Angie Stone has been locked up for aggravated assault. The daughter was also locked up, but she wasn't charged and she was allowed the same day. I'm wondering, has anybody heard from Angie? Is she out of jail yet? That they
I can't sleep. I can't eat anymore.
Y'all better stop messing with these crazy black mothers.
The thing about it is,
Angie ain't getting money like she used to either. Shit.
I did not know that she punched her mother in the face.
Yeah.
So in the mouth. The mouth is in your face. So whatever. I feel like that. With that being said, Angie Stone could have picked up anything and beat the shit out of her with it, and it would be fair. You don't punch your mother in the face.
That's true, but in the police eyes, you can't pick up a metal object and knock your child's teeth out.
But they can.
She punched me in my mouth. If I punch Nene in her mouth, you know what I'm gonna do? Run. It's no way I'm gonna stand there.
But right, okay, the door's a little retarded, but
A little.
okay, but this is your fifth.
I
Metal holds buildings
I
up
think
and
she
stuff.
should have got charged with being a dumbass. Because it's no way somebody's gonna charge at me with a metal object and I'm gonna sit there.
Everybody pray for the Stone family because I'm pretty sure Diamond had to find
Now
somebody to live
y'all putting up GoFundMes. Somebody need to put up a GoFundMe to get Angie's ass out of jail.
with. She don't deserve it.
No, she don't.
The Blurred Lines case, if you guys didn't know, Robin Thicke and Pharrell have been in court with Marvin Gaye's family for, you know, they've been going on about this for a while now about the blurred lines because the Marvin Gaye family, you know, they addressed the issue a while ago when Blurred Lines first came out saying that, you know, basically they stole Marvin Gaye's song, or, you know, they stole the beat, they stole some of the words, whatever the case may be, which, you know, Robin Thicke and Pharrell were basically like,
Pharrell said, F you, I wrote that, let's go to court.
no, like, this has nothing to do with Marvin Gaye, we're not giving you any money. So basically, they went to court and got it settled last week, and the Marvin Gaye family won $7.3 million. Now, I was following the case because it was a lady that was actually in the courtroom writing step by step, like, Robin Thicke had bought his piano in there, and, you know, just telling all types of shit. And wait a minute, because I wrote it down. Oh yeah, and they had they said that Robin Thicke, what y'all need to remember is Robin Thicke is a drug addict. You know what I mean? So they were saying that at each court date, he had a different story.
Like drugs.
And they were replaying each one, you know, like he said this last time, he said that last time.
That's what effed up the case.
Right, and they also had two, which I didn't even know existed, two musicologists were there to break down how, you know, it was stolen from Marvin Gaye, which, like, damn, like, you know, and I feel like I didn't know about musicologists, but I'm sure that they knew about that. So why didn't y'all? Because they could have settled this and gave them a couple million, you know, $1 million. They could have gave them something.
But the thing, I really feel like Pharrell really feels like he did not steal. I feel not saying, because until today when Tiffany played it for me, I was still saying I ain't hear it. So I really feel like Pharrell feels like he didn't steal that music. But what I'm saying is, if you think about it, $7.3 million compared to the money that they got off that song is chump change.
But Robin Thicke is not having a good year, and they said that he's getting low on funds.
Well, that's Robin Thicke.
Right, I know. I said it. I said Pharrell. You know, y'all need to pray. I got it right here. Pray for Robin Thicke. Like Robin Thicke lost his wife. His CD.
They said it was the worst selling CD ever in life.
Yo, this man sold like 300 CDs, like, worldwide. Like, it's not a joke. Like, and now he has to pay all of this money, like, when they could have settled this. And like I said, she did. I don't know about musicologists, but why wouldn't Pharrell and Robin Thicke take care of this? Like, they could have, you know, even if they didn't feel like it, when I listen to both the songs, I hear it. You know what I mean? So they had to hear something. No, I hear it. I do hear it. It's not exactly the same, but I hear it. Do I think? Because I was reading up on it and they were like, you know, it's just wrong. It's wrong. Because, you know, people like to talk about Beyonce. They say Beyonce likes to say that she didn't steal. I mean, she didn't steal. She was influenced. She was inspired by. But they were just like, you know, it's wrong to steal other people's money. I mean, other people's songs. But my thing about Marvin Gaye is gone.
My mother said that their family did it because Marvin Gaye family don't got no damn money, because his father killed his ass, they didn't have no money. Yeah, and they doing this only for money. But she said, my mother also said that after paying all types of legal fees, how much are they really going to
They still want to have millions. They still want to have millions.
They still want to have. It's going to be more than what they got, but
they still won. They still came out on top.
Pharrell is still kind of on top because Pharrell got the most money from it. So that's just like, if I did $100 million and the court makes me pay you 7 from my 100.
But they didn't. But Pharrell don't have $100 million.
No, what I'm saying is what I made off that song.
Right, but he didn't. The thing is, either way, it doesn't matter. Like, even if Pharrell does have the money, it's not. I mean, I know they say like when you become like, you know, Beyonce or something, $1 million is like, you know, $10 or something. No, it wouldn't keep me up at night that I had to give this 7.3 because I know Robin Thicke is up, shooting up. Like, no, like when they could have just, that's all I'm saying. I just feel like they could have settled
like
this
the
and they
whole
wouldn't have to
thing
pay all this money.
I can't remember what song it was, but one of Sam Smith's songs that came out,
Yeah.
and they said it was all taken from another man's song.
Yeah.
Can I say Sam Smith didn't even know who that man was? Like, he didn't know him. Like, he had never heard the song, but what he did was hurry up and fixed it real quick.
Just like Beyonce
Settled
does.
it fast.
How do y'all think these Beyonce stories go away so quick? She handles them like that.
And then after I pay you your money, shut up.
But here's the key. Jermaine Dupri did an interview the other day, and now because he had a lot to say about the whole Marvin Gaye case. Like, I agree, you know, people out here stealing songs, so he started talking about how he feels like this new Sierra song, I Bet, was basically stolen from Usher's You Got It Bad. Which I need to listen to I Bet. I think it was I Bet. Yeah, he said I Bet. So he's looking into getting... He's looking to, you know, get money from that. He's looking to sue them. So
Jermaine Dupri.
I mean, but
cut it out.
He's another one.
But I can hear that better than I heard the Marvin Gaye.
Well, I need to hear I Bet again. But you know, shout out to the Marvin Gaye
But not
family.
really.
I wish I was a niece or something so I could get $1. You feel me?
Not really. Like, Jermaine Dupri needs to have several. Because the thing about it is. Did Usher not write it? Because if Usher's not saying anything.
Well, he was managing or whatever he was. Was he on his?
I thought he was Bow Wow.
I don't fucking know. Moving on. Shout out to the Gaye family. Tanea time.
So this is going to be very, very quick. So if y'all have been on social media lately, y'all have realized that Kathy Lee Gifford has left Fashion Police also. And the thing about it is, I feel like the show should be shut the fuck down. Like, right now, it's just ridiculous. Kelly is gone. Kathy is gone. Now they're sitting here looking up 2 replacements when you can just cut it off. Because the thing about it is, nobody really cares about the show or gives it the amount of respect that it used to have because Joan is gone. And it doesn't...
I will say that, I was thinking about it the other day. I think that they should come up with a new show because I do think that there should be a show that talks about the looks that were on the red
carpet. Yeah, but I don't think it should
be Fashion Police. You know what I mean? Like, it just shouldn't. And I'll say this also. I definitely feel like Juliana, where's the loyalty? Like, they kind of threw you under the bus.
Right. Your co-workers. Like, what?
No loyalty. Don't do it.
Oh, okay. But, so I was reading about I was reading about Kathy when her leaving, and she also said that with Juliana, because she mentioned that. She said it was written for Juliana to say. Like, she didn't make up that joke by herself.
I believe that because Kelly is very upset, and she kept on saying that they need to say something. She wasn't saying Juliana, and she also was congratulating Kathy for leaving. Like, good for you.
That's what she said. She was like, she said that they made that joke, the writers made that joke up for Juliana, and Juliana said it. She said the set of what's the show? Fashion Police. It's more like I give you what to say, rather as in you think of your own things to say. But she's a comedian, so that's kind of where it was clashing because she's not that type of person. So I just hope that it doesn't. I hope that they don't find a replacement, and I hope that the show is canceled.
Nobody.
That's time because I don't have time for it
anymore.
Cancel it, Melissa.
The Dame Dash interview on the Breakfast Club this past Friday, I believe, or Thursday, and I heard so much about it. I wasn't even gonna talk about it because it's like, who cares about Dame and Dash anymore these days? But I heard so many things about the interview. I said, let me go watch it. Well, y'all, that was a mistake because I really found out that Dame Dash is actually crazy.
An idiot. And actually an idiot.
Like, the man is really not, I mean, it's usually the people. Look, I'll just say this and we can move on. I believe that Dame Dash is just the way that he is because the people that he brought into the game and who he was coming out with, and you know, they have all surpassed him. Kanye,
angry and bitter.
Jay-Z, like,
the thing about it is Dame Dash is nothing but like a hood booger who stands in the hallway and talks a lot.
From Harlem,
like that's what he reminds me of. Like
Harlem.
you know that guy that you like. He's always in the projects. He's always in the hallway, like always with the people. But he always got a lot to say. But it makes no sense. He's like a whole bunch of rambling on. Like I didn't like how he kept on like. It felt like he was like saying something about DJ Envy's manhood.
Yeah, and that's what made me mad.
It was pissing me off
because he had to like keep his composure, but it's like you're disrespecting me right now.
You're disrespecting me. You calling me? You saying men don't do this?
Men don't have bosses. Men don't talk about other men.
Sir, you have a boss. Contrary to what you believe,
he said you don't. I'm just telling you what he said.
He's an idiot. He is probably on that booger sugar because he was in there sweating and sniffing like a real thing.
When I was telling Tanea that he's crazy and I was trying to think of who he sound like, she named it perfectly. A jail Muslim. It's nothing worse than a jail Muslim.
Come home, you just learned about Muslim life.
And you think you know it all. You got all the answers to the universe.
You're not alive. Sit your ass down. Like, no. It's just too much for me. I can't say. Then he gonna say, why men always want to talk about men. You sat and talked about men for 20 minutes. Sir, you're a man talking about a man. Like, it was ridiculous that he gonna compare himself to Jesus. Who do you think you are? Like, he gonna say, men talked about Jesus. That men talk about Jesus because they have no women in his crew. It wasn't no woman at the Last Supper. Do you know how much of an idiot you sound like? Like, and then nobody at the breakfast show could say you're stupid and wrong because there was one. Like, I wish I could have called in. You're a dumbass. It was one. Like. Or then he gonna tell him, cause I'm a man, I got nuts. I got testosterone. So do women. Like, they're dumb. Like, everything you say is stupid. Like, I had to turn it off. I couldn't listen to it anymore. It was like making me upset because people like that, I just can't listen to dumbness for too long. It's like, you came on a radio show. You come on a radio show to be interviewed and asked questions. He's gonna say, after radio business. What are you doing here then? Why'd you say okay to come on? Why are you wasting my time?
You don't know.
I guess his boss got him to come.
Everybody pray for Dame Dash.
Everybody pray for me.
Last but not least, I just want y'all to look up the picture if y'all haven't seen the picture, because I told y'all about Suge Knight last week.
Oh no.
I mean last week and how, you know, now he's supposed to be legally blind. He went to his court date on Thursday or Friday, literally with blind people glasses on and a walking stick.
Well, and the thing about it is, how many years has Suge Knight been in the industry, like out in the limelight? I'm gonna say I've seen him all my life, so I'm gonna say a good 23 years. I've never seen you with these blind glasses on and this stick. Ever in life. Not in one video, not at an award show, nothing. Did this blindness just set upon you?
I'm done with you, Suge. And last but not least, Jocelyn Hernandez has done an interview. If y'all know who she is, she's from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and she has, I guess she calls herself airing Love and Hip Hop out.
She said it's all an act.
She said it's all an act and it's scripted, as if we didn't know that. But
she said the beefcake, what's his name, Stevie J Lovin', that she shows. Or the show, that's not how she is in real life. So I'm like, do you not like him? Like, what?
But y'all married though.
Right.
Guess what I forgot?
A quote?
A quote. Do you think of a quote? Oh, I got one.
Oh.
If you didn't know, now you know. There's no show like the show.
Ashley.
Ashley.
You like that? Hush. shit.
Okay, but also we're gonna go, guys. I'm late for Ratchet TV and a lot of other things. I can imagine how long this video is.
It's not that
like
long.
nothing that I do will stop these videos from being long.
It's not that long.
How long is it?
We started at like 7:37.
Oh, okay. That's
So
what
it's
you said.
8:16.
Because we were talking about Real Housewives at 7:37.
Oh, I thought that was the beginning of the show.
We were 3 topics in.
Oh, damn.
But make sure y'all share this video. I hope that y'all get the chance to go and, you know, get some people to like the show's Facebook page so that I can give this contest to get out. But if not, I understand. We just won't do any more contests for a while. But make sure y'all share this. Tell a friend, tell your mother, your cousin, sister, your brother. Make sure y'all watch Scandal on Thursday. Make sure you come back and watch our Scandal review. And as always, if you didn't know, now you know. There's no show like the show. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
I was going to say Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday.
It's actually only Monday.